Hello friends, this is Rajiv Sharma. Well, about the coronavirus situation in India, a lot has been said about the role of Tablighi Jamaat in spiking the number of cases all over India. But today the question I am going to raise, and mind you folks, this is only a question, I don't have answers. The question is, Tablighi Jamaat event in Delhi's Nizamuddin Mosque was held from 13th March to 15th of March. But a much grander, bigger event took place about 3 weeks earlier. Tablighi Jamaat event was participated by 9,000 people. But that event which I am referring to, in that almost 1 million people participated. I am referring to Namaste Trump event on 24th of February in Ahmedabad, where President Trump was received at the airport by PM Modi, and all the way from the airport to the Motera Stadium, which is built as the world's largest cricket stadium, which was inaugurated on that day, a grand spectacle was held. Namaste Trump. Well, the government itself estimated that about 7 lakh people attended. They were lining the streets, the roads, and many more attended the event at the stadium, which was chock-a-block. Now the question is, while it is a fit enough question to raise the involvement, the importance of Tablighi Jamaat event, why is the Indian media, print, electronic or digital, fighting shy of investigating the damage done by Namaste Trump event? Particularly, the first confirmed coronavirus case in India was reported on 30th of January. Some students who had returned to Kerala from Wuhan in China, where they contracted the virus. And where the virus actually originated and spread to all over the world, Wuhan. So from Wuhan to India, from China to India, it took the virus 2 months, 3 weeks and 4 days time. That is, on 30th of January, the first case. This happened 2 months, 3 weeks and 4 days after China acknowledged the existence of coronavirus and declared a lockdown of Wuhan. Now, despite this, knowing that coronavirus had already started making waves, here Trump, who was to regret later, who would have regretted later the kind of underestimation he displayed in assessing the actual extent and magnitude of coronavirus, and he's paying big time for that. We all know where the number of deaths, in terms of number of deaths, in terms of number of cases, US is number one in the world. Over 40,000 deaths, nearing 50,000 maybe, and over 8 lakh cases in US alone. And here we are on 24th of February, we have this mega event, Namaste Trump. The questions are, from 30th of January to 24th of February, how many tests were conducted? How many airports had the scanning devices? Well, Government of India has claimed, Prime Minister himself has claimed, that we were the first to start with the monitoring mechanism at all airports. Well, fact checks by several organizations have resulted in an information to the contrary. Well, if I say something more on that, that will be considered politically inclined or politically explosive. I won't go in that direction. My question is to raise the issues, to raise the questions, the right questions, the pertinent questions, the incisive questions, the piercing questions. And it is for the authorities concerned to answer those questions. First question: when was the first test at the national level conducted, coronavirus? When were all the airports covered? Which was the first airport to be covered by testing devices, by testing personnel? How many, from 1st to 24th, how many passengers were subjected to tests? How many, when we know that a large number of people arrived from America before, along with and after Trump arrived in India on 24th of February. How many of those people, especially coming from America, were subjected to tests at the airport, screening? How many Chinese arrived in India from 30th of January to 24th of February, particularly in Ahmedabad? Now, why I'm asking that? That Ministry of Home Affairs today has listed 5 cities, Indian cities, as the most serious cases, where the situation is most serious. 2 of them are in Gujarat. One is Ahmedabad, another is Surat. Then of course we have Thane, we have Chennai, we have Hyderabad. Now the question is that how come Gujarat, which was nowhere in terms of number of cases, it has suddenly spiraled, jumped? The answer is only this. Just simple, that earlier there were no tests, hardly any tests done. Now we are just about less than 10 days when on 3rd of May the lockdown, 40-day lockdown period expires. PM Modi will take a call whether to extend it or to let it go. And today there are all over India talking about India figures. 1,752 new cases and 37 new deaths in past 24 hours, raising the total number of new cases to 23,452 and total number of deaths in India to 723. Well, good news is that 80 districts have reported not a single case in past 14 days. indicating that the transmission chain perhaps has been broken. Well, we don't know. Well, we'll see that. We will also see whether PM Modi decides to extend a lockdown or lifts it with conditions. With that, I end this video, folks, and I would expect you to put your comments and would look forward to your comments. Thank you very much.